Hello everyone, it's your girl Christina. Welcome to July's bullet journal setup for my sister's bullet journal. The theme for this month is oranges. Now if you watched the setup for my sister's new 2022 bullet journal that I posted last week, you'll see oranges did make an appearance in that spread. But now it'll be the main focus for this month's bullet journal setup. For the cover page, I'm covering it with oranges and leaves. The markers I'm using for the design are the Archer and Olive acrylographs. I will say I had a difficult time finding the perfect shade of green for the leaves. I'm not even sure what I was looking for. I know I just didn't have many options. Not that I have every acrylograph to exist. It's not, Archer and Olive's fault why I couldn't find a green as easy as it should have been, but I wasn't sure what I was going to do with this setup. But I remembered I have this really dark turquoise. It almost looks black, but once it dries, you can really see the green come through. I felt the shade goes so well with this shade of orange, so I think this was the best choice I could have gone with, and it ended up working out. Also, there's sometimes a problem with having too many choices. It's like being at a restaurant like Cheesecake Factory. And I mean, if you've never been to Cheesecake Factory, it's pretty much a restaurant that serves everything and anything at any time of the day. They have every kind of cuisine, Asian, Italian, American. And with that being the case, the menu is 30 pages long. How am I supposed to pick something? I mean, it's very difficult to find something on the menu. I have to question how fresh the ingredients are when the menu is that extensive, because how do restaurants have so many items on the menu without compromising the quality of the dish? Yeah, I haven't been to Cheesecake Factory in probably 10 plus years. I just love a simple restaurant with 5 to 6 entrees, 5 to 6 appetizers, and maybe 2 to 3 desserts to choose from. It just makes it a lot easier, and that means that they specialize in those dishes. But anywho, I'm totally off topic because we were totally talking about markers. The quote for this month is, "I find you very appealing." I didn't want a serious quote. I wanted something fun since it's summer. I'm using the same dark turquoise for the lettering. I'm also using the edge of my circle stencil because I wanted rounded corners for the border. And instead of doing a full border, I thought a border that was dashed would be a little more interesting. In addition, I'm using a new brand of pens called Papermate. In this case, I would typically use my Micron pens, but I realized these Papermate marker pens, are just a little bit more saturated on the page. It kind of makes the text pop. I've been wanting to try out new markers recently. I went with brown instead of black ink because I feel like black is just too close to turquoise. I wanted to go with the color that would show some sort of contrast. It's very subtle, but I feel a great design choice. The following 2 pages are for the monthly overview and space for goals, events, and notes. I'm using that same border design for the outline of the monthly overview. And once again, I'm using a new brand of markers. It's an orange in the Sharpie S Note, which are perfect for coloring, especially a spread like this. I'm trying out a ton of new markers as of recently because I will be coming out with a new video testing out markers and marker pens for your bullet journal. So I'll have more details about whether I like these markers, what they're suitable for, and the quality of the markers in that video. The final 2 pages in my sister's bullet journal spread are the weekly setups. Once again, both pages are covered in oranges, and I'm setting up a simple 6-box weekly setup where each box is spaced for each day, and then the 6th box is for the weekend where it'll be split into 2. I've been posting several bullet journal videos for the last couple of weeks. I hoped to come out with these videos last month, but really couldn't pull through. You know, it's just a part of being pregnant where some weeks I'm motivated more than ever, and then it drastically changes the week after. I'm lethargic, napping all day, so I'm like really proud of myself that I could pull through the last couple of weeks and post these videos pretty consistently. I plan to come out with a fun DIY project next week with hopefully a memory planning setup. I started memory planning back in May in my passion planner, and it's been so fun. Like, what I'm writing doesn't have to make sense. I'm just stating what I did that day, and if I'm feeling inspired, I'll journal, but there isn't any pressure for it to be perfect. Also, I'm using a ton of passion planner stickers. If I wasn't memory planning, I wouldn't be using these stickers. They'd be sitting in my cabinet collecting dust. Because, you know, my bullet journal spreads, I'm usually hand drawing things. I'm not usually using stickers. I will say I'm also guilty of not wanting to use my stickers and just collecting them. So it's just been fun putting them to use lately. I should be coming out with my August Plan With Me videos towards the end of the month. So here is my flip through for my sister's July bullet journal spread. I hope you're feeling inspired to recreate this bullet journal spread if you're still here. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you for all the new subscribers and the comments. I will see you next week with a new video. Bye.